Whenever. There we go. Hit it, bro.
All right, we live, we live. Yo, welcome to the Man Gone podcast. You already know who I be. I be the Humble King. You already know who that be. That be Mr. Fat Boy Chronicles himself.
What it do?
All right, man. Before we begin, man, just want to say peace and blessings to everybody on the timeline, man. Thank y'all for liking and commenting and sharing the Man Gone podcast, man. Everything is greatly appreciated, man. And we appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving us, man. For real, for real. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let bro take over with the topic today.
So today, good people, boys and girls, children of all ages, today we are talking about, is it better to be single? Reason why we're talking about this today is because I see a lot of folks out there. It's a lot of single people, a lot of single ladies, a lot of single men, out there. And the single ladies and the single men are saying that they would rather be single than in a relationship. And we're going to
Ah,
talk about that today. Is
yeah,
it
man.
better to be single?
Man, I'm about to
Hit
say,
it,
I'm
bro.
glad you asked that question. I'm glad you asked that question, man, because I'm
Yes,
a single
sir.
black man. I'm a single black man myself, man. I'm about to say,
Mm-hmm.
please feel free to comment. But I'm about to say, man, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Like it's best to be. I'm about to say, in today's generation, it's best to be single, man, because
Mm-hmm.
today I'm about to say, man, today love and today's dating pool and how we love is way different from dating and how we love, back in the '90s and whatever, man. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
like I felt like back then, man, like you can be single and still find love while you dating. Compared to today, man,
Definitely.
like I'm about to say compared to today, man, like the dating pool and the love and the fact that social media getting involved, man, to the point where it's best to be single, man, because everything is being based. You even said it before, man, for gratification and approval, man. Like everything has to be
Mm-hmm.
approved. Everything has to be approved by the World Wide Web. Everything got to be approved by your friends and your family members now before you go on a date and whatever, man. Instead of just experiencing a date and like finding out for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
is this the one? And females do it a lot, man. Like they go on date. I'm about to say, man, they go on dates, man, and they instantly got to go through their friends, like, girl, what you think of him or whatever, man. The first thing they gonna do is they're gonna judge you off of your appearance before you even get a chance to, present yourself as a
Facts.
man. Let you know what type of dude that you never, let you know what type of dude that you get.
Mm-hmm.
But go
That's a
ahead, bro.
no, but that's a fact. What you saying, bro? What it is, man. A lot of times, what it is the single life. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like anybody on the planet is made to be single. I don't feel like anybody should be single. I feel like there's somebody for everybody. And sometimes you get two and three people for that one person. It happens in that way. So, I don't necessarily look at like being single is not a bad thing. But do I feel like it's better to be single? No, I don't feel like it's better to be single. I feel like it's better to be with somebody. We're meant to be with somebody. If that was the case, then God would have made one singular person and we would be with that one singular, like it would just be that one person. But there's a
I
reason why we're supposed to be with somebody.
I agree with you, bro, man. But you gotta think about it's like I said, bro.
Thank
You
you,
gotta
cousin.
think about it. I better say, Quinn, you definitely right. Said the Bible said men should not be live
Correct.
alone. I strongly agree, man. And that's why I say I compare different eras because back in the '90s, man, you usually didn't see men alone. You always seen
Not
them
too
with a
often.
significant. I'm about to say, man, you never seen a man alone. You seen him with his significant other, man. No matter if it
Mhm.
was his baby mama or his girlfriend to be, man, his girlfriend to be. Half of the times, man, you ain't even had to have a ring on your finger, man. I'm about to say, what's called that common law marriages was
Mhm.
strong back then, man, without
Mhm.
even having a ring on your finger. But today's generation. And you got the social media, and you got all these different people influencing how your relationship should be, man. And I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to say, me being a single man, and the dating pool nowadays, man, and the female nowadays, man, they love to how you call it, or what they claim to do is run game on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, you can be, I'm about to say, like, man, a nice gentleman like myself, man, like it's like I told you before, bro, man, I do everything by the books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say, man, I want to take you out on the date. I want to get to know the real you. I want to get to know your personality. I said it 100 times. I don't care how you look. I'm about to say, man, I want to get to know your personality. I'm about to say nowadays, man, when you date, the woman gonna automatically think like, man, ooh, I can run game on him, man. Like, ooh, I
Mm-hmm.
got this. I'm like say, ooh, I got this good. Oh, I got this good trick or whatever, man. Like, I got him. Like today, like, man, today version of falling in love and dating, man, is so backwards, man, that I feel like, in my opinion, man, like it's best to be single, man, until there's somebody. The best relationship that you should have first, man, is with that man upstairs first. Once you get that relationship with that man upstairs first, man, then that's when everything, in my opinion, falls into place. That's why I'm taking my time, like jumping into a relationship and
Mm-hmm.
being single right now, man. Because I'm basically doing that, man, to protect this right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
This
and
up here,
that's
this
really
up
why
here
a
don't
lot of
get no.
people be single.
This up,
Yeah,
this up here don't get no fuck. It's just this I gotta protect right here.
yeah. Because when you're individual that's open hearted, and also those that are in the comments and viewing our stuff, thank you so much. Please write in the comment your personal opinion about this particular topic. So and we'll try to get to your messages and whatnot in your comments and stuff like that. So
I got a comment say, Amber said, I definitely think people should be with other people. Everybody should find their love. But in this era,
mhm.
it's so definitely hard to find who you're supposed to be with. I agree. I
I
agree
agree
with
with
Amber.
that.
100%. I definitely agree with that. It's like I said, it's the
Mhm,
era that you walk around, man. Listen
mhm.
to, I'm about to say, bro, listen to the music. Listen to the music that's going around, man. Back in the 90s, bro, early 2000s, man, you had women empowerment. You had Queen Latifah. You had fucking MC Light. I'm about to say, man, you had R&B songs, man. That was like basically like motivating you to like find that man and love him and treat him right. Now,
Mhm.
man, when you branch off into this whole different era, you branch off into a whole different era, man. When you got social media involved, man, and you got all this negative influence going on to the point, man. Now it's cool. Now it's cool to cheat on a nigga. Now it's cool to have a sad. Now it's cool to have a sad nigga. Now it's cool to have a sad nigga. Or now it's cool. Now it's cool to be sneaky.
Mhm.
That's one thing I don't get about with females. It's cool for y'all to be sneaky and have a side nigga, but the moment a man do it, y'all get on Facebook ready to bash us like we ain't bash us, calling us like we ain't shit. Which in reality, man, we trying to treat y'all right, but how we gonna treat y'all right? How y'all want a princess? How do y'all want princess treatment with a whole mentality?
Yeah, we was
Like, we
talking
don't make it
about
make
that, bro.
sense.
Exactly what you saying. We was
We don't
just
make it
talking
make
about
sense.
the the princess treatment with the whole mentality, and then uh Goldie said people was on party line doing stuff and at their workplace. It just now in public. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, let me say it like this: like back in the day, as far as being single, like no, there wasn't. I never was around a whole lot of people that were single. I'm not saying people weren't single, but I never was around a whole lot of single people. So
I wasn't
me,
either.
I've been single several times, and I'm gonna tell you like this: there is a certain peace with being single. There is a certain understanding that you gain, and
It
also
is.
when you're in a relationship and you become single, take that time to know yourself. Like you were just saying, take that time
There
to
you go.
understand who you are.
Take the time to understand yourself first before you
Hmm.
step into
Before you step
another
into another
relationship.
one, or before you
Exactly.
even sit there and decide to put yourself out there like that with your heart and your mind and your soul, because at the end of
This
the day,
mess
that's
is
really what it is.
Antoinette said, I'm single and I love it. Hey, I
Hey,
agree with you. I'm single.
hey,
Hey, I'm single and I love it too. You know
yeah,
what? You ain't even got. I'm about to say being single, man, don't mean. I'm about to say, man, you got some people, man, that go out on dates, and you got some people that don't. Like I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna find my move. I've been on a couple of dates, man. Before it's like, but every time I went on a date, bro, and you know it's so sad, man. Every time I went on the dates, like I said, I play everything by the books. But the first thing they pop in their head is, you know, cause a couple of females I told you about, man, they talking about some. Oh, can you help me out? I'm about to say, oh, can you help me out with this? Oh, can you help me out with that? Like, baby, whoa, hold on. First of all, man, in my opinion, that's a turnoff, man. Let me offer to help you first, man, before y'all just up and just, oh, well, I need help. No, that's a turnoff. You ain't gonna get. I'm
for
about to
sure.
say, man. I'm about to say, man, I need to cut that out, man. When it come to date, man. That's why I say I'd rather be single, man, to focus on myself. You know, ever since I've been single, bro, man, I went back to school. I've been in the gym, man. I'm about to say my complete focus is on that man upstairs and me right now. Me right now, man. That's the relationship I should have been had at first before I'm out here jumping off into all these dates trying to find love, man. Instead of trying to find love up there with that man upstairs first. Cause I better say that I better say, man, I think that's why I went backwards at too, man. Like I'm out here jumping into the relationships, man. I ain't even have a real relationship with that man upstairs, real good lately. So in my opinion, I feel like I gotta, get into a relationship with him first before I even jump into another relationship, man. Because I ain't even gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it buck with you, bro. So far nowadays, man, the only thing I'm attracting now, man, is gold diggers, man. And I ain't got time for that shit, man. I really don't. I'm about to say that's a rich nigga trait. I'm about to say, man, I'm about to say I'm not poor. I'm not poor, but I'm about to say, but at the same time, man, I'm not stupid neither.
No, I hear you. I I'm gonna say it like this when it comes to is it better to be single? A lot of times, let's look at both. Let's do the pros and the cons of being
Yeah,
single.
do the pros and the cons. There you
Let's do
go.
the pros and the cons. So, for example, pro, you only got to worry about yourself.
There you go.
Con, you're by yourself.
Yep,
Pro, when you go out, you only got to pay for you.
exactly.
The con is that you're by yourself. the
I about to
pro
say that's
is
mhm.
the pro is less stress. The con is there's
By
nobody
yourself.
to love you.
Oh, you got somebody to love you, man. You got your dog, you got your family,
Well, yeah, you got that, but I'm saying it's a different kind of love when it's a human to human interaction. That's what
Oh, yeah, I was
people
about to say you make.
don't
I about to say
understand. Is
you make
it
a great
better?
point, man.
Yeah, is it better to be single? That's why I said I don't feel like it is better to be single because that human to human interaction, that human to human contact, that feeling. Let me say this as a man. That feeling of a woman touching me, hugging me, all those different things makes me feel a certain type of way as a man.
Man,
To
look.
not have that feeling, that's the smell of a woman, the essence of a woman, especially black women. I always give black women love. It might be true with all women, but I don't date all women. I date black women. But the love, the energy that black women give you when you're giving them, when it's reciprocal and you're giving them the same thing, the love that they give back to you, the touch, the hug, the kisses, the everything about her makes you feel a certain type of way as a man. It gives you like an energy. It's almost like I don't even know how, like Popeye when he have his spinach. You know what I'm saying? Like when a woman really love you and she give you that, that's a different type of situation. That's why I said it's kind of a flip flop for me when it comes to being single. Yes, I had some of the best peace ever. I had some of the best sleep ever. I kept a lot of money in my pocket, a whole nine. But when you're single, you have that lonely feeling because you miss that interaction, you miss that human interaction. And that's why it's so difficult when you're single. And that's why a lot of people jump into things because they miss that human connection. Remember when 9/11, or not 9/11, I'm sorry. Remember when we had the pandemic and
It's,
everybody was
oh
stuck
yeah,
in the house? Oh, Bobby
oh
said
yeah.
I'm
The
single.
Bible said I'm single, but I would like to be in a relationship, but I know I can do bad all by myself. So I have to
Facts.
take the time for me. And if it has to be, what she say? Or if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, I still continue to love on myself. Hey Bobby, I agree with you 100%. I about to say I feel the same way. I about to say shit. I about to say I'm about to say I'm a walking unit by myself. And
Oh
you know, I
yeah.
agree. I agree with everything you saying too, bro, man. Like I
Yeah.
definitely agree with everything you said too, bro. But you know, man, you know, you got some relationship. You know, you got some people that have been in a relationship. You know, they gave that person their whole heart and soul. They give that person their whole heart and soul to the point where that person they found out that person, you know, did them dirty and whatever, man. And they're driving to, you know, your dad driving to, you know, like to be single, man, because they afraid they don't want to go through the same process that they went through in the last relationship. So, you know, you got some people that remain single because of that too. But at the same
Mhm.
time, man, you said at the same time, I agree with you when you said, man, that loneliness will come in, you know, it will sink in. But you know, you got some people, man, that you know that's been so used to being alone, that they don't mind being alone for a minute. But at the same time, though, man, it's like you said, that human interaction is when it kicks in, man, like that
Mhm.
powerful bond. If you do find that one, man, and you know in that powerful bond, if you find that woman that's gonna uplift you, man, and you know that lift your spirits up, man, that smell good. When you hug her, you feel that like when you hug her, you feel that energy, you feel that love. I'm about to say,
Mhm.
I'm about to say, man, that's
Like, bro,
beautiful,
you
man.
ever
Like I
felt
would
that?
have,
Like, you ever felt that, bro, with a woman? Like her it make you feel a way when you a man. Like, I know I'm sounding real
like,
soft right now, but I gotta
like,
say
bro,
this about being with somebody. It's a great feeling. Is it, oh,
it
is it
is.
cool to be single? Yes, it's cool to be single for a time. I don't see these people that be single for like 10, 20 years, got the cat lady, the dude with 10 dogs, and you know what I'm saying? Well, I've been single for 10 years and well, damn. What you been doing? You can't find nobody? Even though out here, listen, I get it for the single people. I feel bad for y'all because it's a
Man,
lot
for
of
this
dookie
too, bro.
in the dating pool.
I'm about to say that, man, the dating pool is so dookie not today, bro, man.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot of dookie in the pool.
you know the perception, and you know we forgot, like, bro. Be honest with you, man. We honestly forgot how to love, bro, man. Like we don't know how to love. Like we truly do not know how to love. We thinking, you know, we lust more than we love, bro, man. That's what's wrong. I'm about to say, man. That's why relationship and marriages are failing so much in this generation, man, because we do so much lusting instead of loving, man, that we forgot. I'm about to say, man, that we forgot what being in love, that we forgot what being in love is. I haven't forgot, bro, man, because you know, ain't nothing like as a man, I ain't trying to sound soft or whatever, man, but like that's the best feeling in the world, man. It's like as a man, like really like being in love with that one person, man. Like damn, like man, it's like when you wake up in the morning, man, you having a bad day, man, and you just picture your girl face in your head, man, and it's like, man, and you know the energy that she gives you when you're around her, man. Like you can feel that shit from a mile away, man. Like, man, that's the type I'm not saying, man, that's the type of love I'm want, man. But I'm about to say, but it's like I said, man, in this generation, man, like we forgot how to love, man.
Hmm.
And it's like we getting like, man, we getting our love like everybody's getting their love and their relationship advice off Facebook, which is backwards, bro, man. Like back in the days, like back in your era, bro, man, like they got their relationship advice, man, off of real life experiences, man. Like the shit that they had to experience with their own 2 eyes and 2 ears. Now everybody just go to Facebook, man, for they to build their relationship, man. That's how everything is being fucked up now
So
today. Man. That's why everybody single. That's
so
why
in the
everybody
comments,
single.
yeah. So everybody, so Goldie said, not soft. It's honesty is very difficult to date. I can't stand telling what I do for work or that I have no kids. Bobby said it's so difficult to even court someone or even be courted. This is a sad time. This is exactly what we're talking about. Uh, because this is a very sad time. The reason it's so hard to court somebody nowadays is because of the simple fact of people are busting it wide open for 2-piece chicken dinner at Popeyes. That's
Exactly.
why it's so difficult. This is why my bro is always saying you want princess treatment with whole tendencies. Like you can't ask for these things and you're not willing to exhibit what these things inquire for me to do for you. Like you can't you can't come to me. I'm not single, but you can't come to me and tell me as a single man, could you help me out with this bill or my kids need this or that. Now you might get me with the kids because I love children, but that other stuff, your bills, my nails need to be done, this and that. If you are not my woman, if we have not made ourselves exclusive, if
Thank
we're
you.
not out here,
Fellas, take notes, please.
yeah, if you're not out here exclusively claiming me and I'm claiming you and we in this relationship and you don't have other people on the side, I ain't got other people on the side, and we actually in something and we been in it for a minute, sure, I don't mind helping you out here and there. You're my woman. That is my obligation as your man to make sure that you cool and vice versa. But if
Exactly.
I'm just meeting you
Keyword.
2 weeks in and you're asking me to pay half your rent or pay money on your light bill, ma'am, what were you gonna do if I wasn't with you, ma'am? Thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you. What were you gonna do if I didn't pay your light bill? What were you gonna do if I wasn't around and your kids was hungry? What was you gonna
Exactly,
do?
man. Like, man, hey, I'm gonna get straight to the facts, bro,
Get
man. I'm
into it,
petty.
bro.
I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna get straight to the facts, man, because you know I'm petty, man. I'm automatically ask her, like, man, look, what number am I? Am I number one? Am I number three? Am I number five? Goddamn it, like, what number am I on your list, man? Because what the fuck you? What? Why the fuck I gotta say, baby? Like we ain't even known each other for 24 hours, and you already asking me for money. That's red flags right there. It don't work like that. I'm gonna just automatically ask you, man, what number I am? And she say number one, then okay, cool. We go. I'm about to say, okay, cool. We good from there. Goddamn, she get to hesitate, man. Look, we gotta go, goddamn, because man, look, that's the number one thing, man. That's the number one reason why I'm single today, bro, man. Because you know, females today, bro, man, like let's be real, man. The females today, man, are very sneaky in the game. And I'm about to say, bro, and the way they run game, bro, man, like, you know, man, we got mamas, you know, man, we got mamas, man, you know, the game they run, you know how our mothers back in the days, man, how they used to run game, man, on men, how they used to run game on men. I'm about to say it was naturally. I'm about to say when it comes to game, it's naturally given to a female. I'm about to say my mom, how mamas did it back in the day, but now today, man, the females games are so weak, and I don't know how y'all dumb. I don't know how these dumb niggas out here be falling for that weak shit,
You
man.
want to
But
know how?
I ain't with. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go
You want me
ahead,
to tell
bro.
you? Okay, I'm
Go
finna give you
ahead.
the game right now. You know why dudes fall for these women that and do all these things and come out their pocket so soon for a woman is because they're simple minded. And then women are the same
But be
way.
ready,
Women,
hey,
this
but
is why
bro,
women end up being
I don't
simple
even.
minded.
I don't even mean to cut you off, bro, man. But be ready to call us good dude simps when we do everything by the fucking books. You
Yeah,
ain't never lied.
because we're solid men. See, this is I'm finna give you dating psychology 101. A woman automatically when she approaches a dude, she sizes a dude up before he even open his mouth. A man will size up a woman before she even opens her mouth. We already know what type of woman you are if we're If this is open, this pineal gland, this third eye, whatever you want to call it, is open, we already know what type of woman you are before you even approach. Women
Oh, yeah.
automatically have that intuition because that's just in their DNA to size up a man and see what kind of man he is. This is why women always come up to dudes that are so-called simps or nice guys and think that they're easy or pushover or whatever, or they can throw their poo-poo on a dude and think that, oh, okay, yeah, I can get whatever I want out of that man. It's because people are very simple-minded, especially men. Men are simple-minded because they're one-track thinkers. Women don't have tunnel vision. They have 3 and 4 visions. Men are very tunnel vision. They're to one focus, one singular
Exactly, bro.
focus.
They focus on one thing and next day
Yeah,
looks.
and that's why
Whatever
women take advantage of men because we think
they
with a
go.
one-track mind. We thinking, oh damn, Shorty got a fat ass. I'm trying to bend that
This is for
out.
real. Like, bro, I'm about to say,
But
bro, I'm keep it buck with you. Like, I'm keep it buck with you, bro, man. I done had some of the best coochie in the world, bro, man. But that don't mean I'm not gonna
right,
shit. That don't mean shit if it ain't. I'm about to say shit. If it ain't bringing me comfort, I'm about to say, man. If I can't come to you, if I can't come and talk to you, if I can't come and talk to you about my problems, and you not throwing it back in my face, man, then that coochie trash, bro, man. I'm about to say.
that's a fact. That's
Women,
a
man, women be thinking, man, that they coochie that can hold a nigga. I'm about to say, man, can hold a nigga down. I'm about to say, yeah, niggas, yeah, but a real man, shit, you got to bring more than the table.
You got to
It's
bring
just
most to the
coochie.
table, baby. But
You got to
at
bring
the
more than
end
the
of the
table. And
day,
I don't care. I'm about to say, don't get me wrong now. I'm about to say, don't get me wrong down there. If it's good, I'm about to say, man, I might break off, like a couple of pieces, like a little
but
bit of
see,
change
bro,
or
there you
whatever,
go.
man.
See, there you go. I gotta be big bro right now. I don't give a damn if it's good or not. Is it good for you? Is it good for you? See, this is why you got to stay single because you got to be able to decipher between what's good for you and what's not good for you.
Exactly.
What's
Hey,
good
there
for
you
the
go.
goose ain't always good for the gander. You gotta
There you
know,
go.
you gotta know what you know, and you gotta make sure that your game is on tight. This is why it's
There you
being
go.
single. Sometimes this is a pro of being single, because what you can do is you can go on multiple dates. You can vet people. You
Oh,
can
hell
make
yeah.
sure that this person is right for me. Okay, so I went out with Goldie last night. Goldie cool. She a vibe. She cool as hell. She even came out her pocket and paid for the date. I ain't even asked her to. She just came out and did it. I go over here to Shaniqua. Shaniqua cool, but Shaniqua beg too much. Shaniqua got 4 and 5 kids. I don't know if I want to deal with all that. Okay,
Man,
cool.
that's the thing, man. Don't about to say, man. Don't no man want to hit. I'm about to say, man. Don't no man want to beg him. I'm about to say, ain't nothing wrong with asking for help, but coming, I'm about to coming back to back to back to back, asking for
Yeah.
help, not wrong, baby. See, that's where you. I'm about to say. See, that's where you got your priorities wrong at. And see, that's what I'm about to say, man. That's a major turnoff to me, man. Like, it's cool, like man, it's cool to ask for help, but I better say, but at the same time, man, once you get to ask the one too many times, man, that shit is like a major turn off for real. And you hit it right on. I about to say, bro, you ain't never lied about everything you said out your mouth, bro, man. You made an excellent point.
Yeah, because let's keep it real. Let's keep it gangster. Thanks everybody for sharing. Appreciate the likes and the love. We seeing everything. We appreciate it. So
Goldie
this is
said
the thing.
that's where gold diggers come from. How can I trust you?
Facts.
What
But let me
unfold
get
was
to it. Let me get to it. I'm finna ring it around for you, bro. Ring it around the
okay.
rosy for you, Goldie. So this is the, like I said, this is the topic. The topic is it better to be single? It's better to be single in certain aspects of life. Right now, in your aspect, I'm just using you as an example, bro. You're in a stage where you just got out of a relationship, a very long relationship. So you're
Oh
in the
yeah.
mode of I'm single, I'm mingling, I'm dating, I'm trying to see what's what and who's who. Let me give you some advice for folks that are single out there. Don't lay with people.
Nah, hell no.
Don't lay with people. Enjoy yourself, if you know what I'm saying. But don't lay with people. Because what it does is laying with people causes confusion when you're single. When you have, yes, everybody has sexual urges, everybody have sexual desires, everybody, you know what I'm saying, Everybody wants to have that sexual gratification. This is facts. But what happens
Oh,
is that the sex clouds your mind and your judgment, and you end up in a relationship that you really probably didn't want to be in, but because you decided to lay with that person and to be with that person in that moment, in that weak moment, you know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and you like, damn, you like 3 years into it, and you like, damn, I'm really not feeling her. But the sex is the bomb. And that's where people get it confused when they single, because they'll lay with somebody and then jump automatically in because they're like, well, the sex is the bomb. And I figure, everything else is gonna be great, but then realize it's not even that. And then also,
yeah.
when you're single, that's the time for you to get your bread up, get your
Definitely,
finances up,
man,
get your
definitely,
paper up, get your stuff,
definitely.
get your stuff where it need to be. Because ain't nothing worse than a dude that's sitting there trying to date a woman and you ain't got no money, man. Women don't
Now,
want no
man,
dude and you ain't got no money, dude. Like, that's weird.
I always been that type of dude, man. I'm different when it comes to, when it come to dating. Like, I'm not gonna deal. Like, if I know I ain't got no money in my pockets, man, and I know I'm broke, I'm not about to hop in no female face, man. That's disrespectful as hell. I'm not even about to come off and they talking about some fake it till you make it. No, I ain't even gonna approach. I'm not even gonna approach you like that.
Mm-mm.
Like, man, look,
Nope.
I'm just gonna. I'm one of them type of dudes, man. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall back. I'm like, man, it's not my time yet. I'm bummy. I'm about to say I'm bummy as hell. I'm about to say it's not worth it for me to talk to no woman yet. And man, I'm about to say I want to read off some of these comments too.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay. My girl Shakita, it says because there's too many people out here playing with people's hearts and feelings. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because look at it like that's it. She said because there's too many people out here playing with people's hearts and feelings. That's why. That's why. Because look at it like that's his love ain't for everybody no more. She basically she talking. I'm about to say she talking everywhere. But she basically saying, man, like love ain't out here for anybody anymore.
It's really not, because again, as I was saying before, the reason there's no love, there's no connection, there's no real human interaction is because everything is sexually based. Everything is about what this person wants and what this person wants sexually. And again, we got
My,
men and women busting it open for two-piece at Popeyes. We can't have
my
that.
girl,
If
my
you
girl,
really try to genuinely look for somebody.
my
Go
girl
ahead, bro. I'm
Chani,
sorry.
my girl Chani, she says a real woman gonna understand you in the position, but one better. If you broke and trying, let's go. Hey man, I wish it was so many. I'm about to say, man, I wish it was women out here that was like, man, I wish it was more women out here that was like you, Chani, for real. Cause you got women out here, man. They don't even give a damn that you got a dollar in your pocket. They don't even give a damn if you got a dollar in your pocket, man. They still won't, build with you because you're trying. But you got someone, man. If you ain't got no money, if you ain't got no money in your pocket, man. Like, what's so backwards today, bro, man? It's just sad as hell, man. As a man nowadays, you got to be financially stable to meet a woman that's them that
Mhm.
make. I'm gonna say that them that not making nothing. She just going back off her looks. You mean to tell me I gotta have you mean to tell me I gotta have a $100,000 salary just to talk to a female that ain't even got a salary period?
But see,
There's
that's the
something
problem. See, that's the problem, bro. And I don't mean to cut you off, my fault. But that's the problem, bro. Is dudes really think that you gotta have $100,000 salary? Let me say this to
you
the. Let
don't.
me say this. Let me say this, man. I'm 43 years old. I'll be 44 in October. In my 43 years, and in my years of dating, and I've dated for a couple decades now. In my years of dating, I have never had $100,000 in my pocket at no time.
Shit.
And I've been in relationships and I've been married. So what I'm saying to you is, and what I'm saying to the fellas and the men and the women, particularly the fellas, it's not about what you got. It's what you talk. It's the language that you talk. It's the things that you say.
That's how
It's the
you present
things.
yourself as a man. You're
It's
right.
how you present yourself as a man. Exactly, bro. You get it. It's how you come across to women. First of all, Dudes, stop coming in the situation with your stuff in your hand. That's nasty. Women don't want to see that. Stop leaving women's stuff in the inbox. When single dudes are single, they do some of the weirdest stuff to
They
try to
do the
get
weird,
women.
and they kill me, man, because it make. I'm about to say, man, because it make bad dudes. It make bad. I'm about to say, it make good dudes like me, man, look bad as hell.
Look
Because it's like,
bad.
man,
Yes.
like, bro, man, we trying to, jump in, we trying to jump in the female inbox, man, be like, hey, baby, how you doing? I'm trying to get to know you, whatever. But the first thing y'all niggas want to do, man, y'all get single, man. The first thing I want to throw y'all want to throw y'all manhood in the female inbox, man. And then you wonder why these females out here calling us weird and whatever, man. Like, man, cut that shit out, man. Hey, my sister Shantae said flipping burgers at McDonald's or selling chocolates on the corner. As long as you have goals and a plan, I'm with it. But what we not gonna do is be stuck in the situation forever.
And see, that's it.
Well
That's it.
said.
That's it right there.
Well
See, she's
said.
solid. She's
Well
solid. There's not
said.
a lot of women that'll do that with you
Oh yeah,
nowadays.
man. Shout out to Big Sis Shantae, man. I'm about to say, man, she always been solid, man. That's why I love her.
Solid. Let me tell you about me though. When it came to my relationship and my situation with my woman. So when my woman met me, I lived with my mama. I ain't gonna lie to you, D. I lived with my mama. She had her own place, own car, own everything. I ain't had nothing. I ain't had no car. I lived with my mama. I was on the bus. I had a job. I had finances, and sometimes when you got finances, you can get in the door a little bit with these ladies. But that's a whole nother conversation for another podcast. But the thing is, with her, it wasn't that. What it was I'm a man first. So I knew she's a woman's woman. So I knew as a man,
There
I
you
had to
go, man.
approach her in that manner. She not out
There
here
you go.
gallivanting in dudes' faces and got her tutu all open and leg gapped open and tutu all out on Instagram and dropping it like it's hot and doing all that. She not doing all that. So I knew
That's
as a man I had to approach that. But then once I got with her, I knew I had to level up my game. Now it's a different story. We got our own stuff. I got my own car. She got a car, whatever. We got all our stuff. But it took time to do that. And she understood the assignment. She looked at me first and she was like, he works. He lives at home with his mom. He don't got a car, but I see the potential in him. And she even said it. She was like,
there
babe,
you
I see the
go.
potential in you. I
There
see
you
the kind
go.
of man that you are. That's the
And that's
kind
a
of
big
things
and
that
that's a,
you do when you're single. When you're looking, look for those signs. Look for those signs of people being, progressive and progressing and trying to be better and trying to be a better individual. Have these conversations. That's another thing. Have conversations. Ask about past relationships. How did you grow from your last relationship? What was it like in your
exactly.
last relationship? What
Like
did you do wrong to end that last relationship? See if they'll be honest about that.
exactly. Like it's this little short like it's the shorty I'm talking to right now, man. Like we've been knowing each other for years, man, but we finally dating. We finally dating, man. We would talk. I'm about to say, man, we talked or whatever, man, and she was basically telling me, man, like, yeah, I see the potential. I'm about to say, yeah, I see potential in you. I'm about to say, man, you can tell, like, man, you can tell a solid woman from a woman that's on bullshit, man. Like
Yeah, always.
what you got, bro, man, that's a rarity, bro, man. You got a solid woman. Like my sister Shantae, that's solid, man. Like the shorty I'm talking to now, man, that's solid. Like, man, I'm about to say, man, they see you don't got nothing right now, man, but they see the potential. But like Sis said, man, like, but she not gonna be stuck in the same. She don't want to be stuck in the same situation forever, and that's what I don't want. Like,
Yeah,
man,
you definitely
if
don't
I
ever
know,
want to
like,
be in
bro,
that proverbial. No.
I'm gonna keep it, like, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, if I know I'm stuck in that situation, like I'm just saying for example. If I know I'm still stuck in that situation, man, after that girl has seen that potential in me, but I'm still stuck in the same situation, in the same cycle, me being the man I am, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell her like, hey, man, I'm about to say, hey, man, I think it's best, like, man, we branch off, because you know, man, I'm still stuck in the same situation, man. You know, I ain't mature. I about to say I ain't matured yet. I about to say that's the type of man I am, man. Like I would want her to the move. I about to say the move, but
Mm.
but man, it's like I said, man, everybody different, basically. And my sister, hold on, my sister Shantae said, yep, my husband was the same, but the potential he had in him, he didn't even see in himself, but I saw it, and now he what the young niggas say is a heavy stepper. Oh yeah, definitely,
That's it. That's totally.
definitely.
I got another one over here too. Bobby said, and it seems like she didn't try to change you. She just helped you stood by your side and let you grow into the manhood with her. That's exactly what she did.
That's
She
the
stood by
thing.
my
You got
side.
another man.
She understood my situation. I explained it to her. Normally, she said I wouldn't even mess with dudes like you that live at home. I'm a certain age. I'm living at home. I'm not, I don't got a car. I don't got no means. And women used to date me. Like I've dated some really solid women, and they always used to tell me, you need to get your ducks in a row. What does that mean? As a man, you got to have a whip, bro. You got to have a whip.
Bro.
Sometimes it's
You
okay.
know,
It's okay if you working towards a whip and you getting on the bus or whatever, as long as you working towards that whip. But as a man, you gotta have a whip. You gotta have a job and you gotta have a place to stay. I know it's hard to do that nowadays because rent is high as giraffe butt cheeks and all that stuff. I know how it is. But in some form of fashion, as a man, you gotta have these things because women a lot of times they come into the situation and they're already equipped with that. They're already like, I have a place, I have a car, I have a full-time job. I'm taking care of myself. I just need you to come and be a helpmate with that. And a lot of times dudes don't
bro, I
come
mean,
with that. They come with nothing in their hand and it's wild.
I'm about to say, bro, man, I'm about to say, man, what she? I was just about to ask you, man, what she at? Cause I'm about to say, man, the female today, man, they don't. I'm about to say, some, not all. I'm about to say, some of these females today, man, they only come to offer with it's themselves. I'm like, oh, come on, man. But we gotta
You
have. I'm about
gotta
to say,
vet them, bro. You gotta vet
I'm
them.
about to say,
That's the problem. You gotta vet these women, and you gotta make sure you gotta ask these women questions. That's another thing. When you're dating or when you go on a date, that's the time to get to know that individual. Ask them about their family life. Ask them about their past situations. Ask them, do they have mental health issues? Hello. Because a lot of people don't ask, do people have mental health issues? This is why you over here dating the dude that goes off and has a whole bunch of mental health stuff going on because you didn't ask these questions when you was dating. You
exactly.
just got right to boning.
Exactly. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, man. We lusted so much, man, that we forgot how to love.
Yeah. We don't
Man,
love each other no more. We can't even
exactly.
look into the mirror and what it is, especially with black men and black women, we can't even look into the mirror at one another and see the beauty in each other. We look at each other
No, we
as
can.
enemies constantly on a daily basis. We look at each other as enemies all the time. And if we
Exactly.
actually took 10
My
seconds
sis, my
and
sis
look,
Shantae said, my
yeah,
sis Shantae says, let's honestly define a helpmate for these younger people. I agree, because these motherfuckers don't understand
okay,
the true definition of love. And there
okay.
you go. I gotta say, sis ain't never lied.
She want a definition of a helpmate.
Exactly, because she said these young motherfuckers don't understand the true
They
definition
don't
of love.
understand that. So let me describe a
No.
helpmate to these young folks out here. And this is to men and women and young folks. If you got young folks, tell them to come to the live right now. Share out
Please
this
come to the
live.
podium.
So I'm finna
Please
talk
come
to
to
the
the
young
podium.
folks
Once you
real
got
quick.
in the front row for this shit.
Yeah, sit in the front row because I want you to hear it very clearly. A helpmate is somebody that comes along and takes the burdens of life off your shoulders. That's what a helpmate is. A helpmate is not somebody that's there for your gratifications, i.e., sexual or otherwise. A helpmate is somebody that comes along and gives you a helping hand. This is why it's called a helpmate. You walk side by side with this individual. You make plans with this individual. You grow with this individual. You understand that this person is your counterpart. This person is the person that's supposed to be here to help you and put you where you
Preach
need
on,
to be.
Reverend.
And you
Don't
put
say the preach, Reverend.
her you put her where she need to be. And let me tell you, fellas, when you put your woman in a position, 9 times out of 10 she go pull you into the position as well. If your woman is an attorney and she going for the bar exam, you need to be there sitting there making sure that she understand every single question and got every single answer down. That's a helpmate.
You I
When you
gotta
go
say,
to the
man.
grocery store, when you in the grocery store and your woman, you don't never let your woman carry heavy bags. When you go and
Yo,
drop,
man.
y'all go somewhere on a date, you open her door. You be a presentable man. That's what being a helpmate is. It is helping the individual that you're with in taking life's burdens off their shoulders. And they do the same for you. It's a collective. That's what it is. It's a collective. When you're with another person and that's your helpmate, it's a collective unit. This is why you see sometimes you'll see two people together and they so happy and blissful in one another, and
Yeah, because you
they
can
when
feel, I
they
about to
see
say, you
each
can
other,
feel that
they just
energy.
loving and kissing and
And
hugging
you
and
can feel,
doing.
I about to say, you can feel that energy too, man, when when you see a happy, strong couple, like, like the grandparents that we had growing up and whatever. The grandparents we had growing up, man, you felt that love from your grandparents, man, because you know how they were always around each other, man. They always happy when the family come
Perfect
around, man.
example.
Man, everybody can feel that energy coming from your grandpa and your grandma.
Let me
I'm
read
about to say,
this comment, bro. It says, Goldie said, we are shown other people's ideas of love and it's not the same. Some think love is being slapped up. One may believe that love means stopping your life to pay attention to them. But see, that's not love. That's why we
that's
go
not
back to
love.
the helpmate situation
That's
because
just control. That's not love. That's a mental health issue. If you ask me, that is. I'm about to say, man, 'cause that's
yeah,
not
that's a
love at
mental
all.
health issue. First of all,
That's a form of control.
but that's not your helpmate. Cause see, your helpmate wouldn't let you sit there and drown. And that's another example of a helpmate. When you're drowning in life, your helpmate pulls you up or throws you the raft to make sure you don't sink. That's your
Exactly.
helpmate. Your helpmate is somebody that encourages you, loves you through thick and thin. Your helpmate is the person that exudes everything. They're your counterpart. So
Yep.
if you're weak
That's it.
in one area, they're strong in that area. If you're strong in that area and they weak, you bounce off of each other. This is what
Oh
it
yeah.
means to be a helpmate. In the Bible, it
I got
says
another. I
that the
got another
woman.
comment.
Oh yeah,
Oh
hold on
yeah.
real quick, bro. Let me
Go
finish
ahead,
this
bro.
real thought real quick. That's why in the Bible there's Adam and Eve because
Oh yeah.
Eve was made from the rib. Eve was made from the rib because God saw that Adam was lonely and he needed a helpmate. That is why Eve was made. She was brought here to be a helpmate, not for your sexual desires and whatever else you want to
Exactly.
use a
She was brought
woman
here to
or
be a
your
helpmate.
mate
You hit it
for.
right on the head.
That's not what it's for. But go ahead, bro.
Right. I about to say, my sister Shantae said, but that's the love nobody wants. That's old school love. That old school love anymore. These people on the microwave type of time. Oh yeah, they want it
Yeah,
quick. When you see the
absolutely.
line, man, they want it quick.
Yes. Yep.
She ain't about
That's
to put
what it
that shit in
is.
the line.
Goldie said, hold on, let me see. You can say all that you want to be someone who believes that wholehearted going to fight for you. Exactly. That's what you want. You want somebody to believe that they're going to stand 10 toes in the battle with you. Because what
There
it
you
is
go.
when you get in a relationship, what people don't understand, especially when you get into a marriage, because I've been married, marriage is a battlefield within itself. The devil attacks you harder when you're married. He
Oh
attacks
yeah.
you when you're
Oh
in a
yeah.
relationship, but when you're
That's why
married,
marriage
one
is
thing
not
the
feeling
devil
today.
don't want is marriages. Marriages mean growth. Marriages mean healthy relationships. Marriages mean that you're one with God because at the end of the day, when you walk up there with your with your significant other and y'all say I do's or whatever the case
You got
is,
your
that
permanent
is a
helpmate
covenant
right there.
between you and that person and God. That's what it
There you
is.
go.
It ain't no more, no less.
There you go, man. I'm about to say that's when you got your permanent helpmate right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say, man, I'm about to say you ain't never lied, man, man. You broke down. I'm about to say a lot of people, man, love your I'm about to say loves your speech,
Goldie,
man. I'm about to say, 'cause
Goldie crazy. She said this gen do
they
they
gonna
fighting every day.
this
But see,
generation do
that's the problem.
this generation do they fighting every day. Man, look, and now I'm trying to tell you,
That's the
baby, when they
problem.
hold on, bro. My sister said, baby, when they
Mm.
said that first 5 years is the hardest, they really meant it. But
Amen.
I think we're going on 7 years
Amen.
married and 11 together. Marriage of the most is trying thing is the most trying thing in the world. Yes, it is. Marriage is
Lord
definitely the
have
most.
mercy, that first 5 years is the roughest years of your marriage. I got to
Yeah.
six. I got to year six. It was not. Oh Lord.
Bro, I ain't
Ooh.
even gonna lie. I just got out of a 10-year relationship, man. But man, I heard that like after 5 or 6 years, man, it's common law marriage. But man, I ain't
Pretty
even gonna,
much,
I ain't
and
gonna
that
lie
it
to you.
is. It is common
Them
law
first,
after
I'm
that.
about to say, bro, man, them first 5 years of the relationship, man, I'm talking about, bro, that shit. I'm about to say, man, when I say that shit was so rocky, man, I'm talking about, man. That's probably why I got gray hair now, because I'm up there all the time. I'm like, "Hey, what the fuck?" That's why I say, man. Tauruses, man, look, I'm about to say, man, they get your gray hair, goddamn it, because I'm snatching my head out like, God damn it, don't you hear what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, at the same time, yeah, them first 5 years, man, it's a tough one, man. But it's like after them first 5 years, like after them 5 years, man, and once y'all like really like get into sync and lock in and really get the wheels to start rolling, man, that's beautiful. I'm about to say, man, that is so beautiful, man. That
Hey,
is beautiful.
Onyx.
Hey, hey, friend. I know what it is. Hey, friend.
Oh, what's
That's
going on? Okay, how you doing,
oh
Onyx? Thank you for coming in.
man. Thank you for tuning in. Her name is
What's
Mary,
up?
but we call her Onyx.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah,
Goldie said not in California. She said that
it's
whole
a
send me to jail, then bail me out type of
my
love
sister.
is what's going on,
My
not in
sister said.
California.
My sis
But
Shantae said. My sis Shantae said, "Cause man, you want to walk away every other day." Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That first, I'm about to say that fourth. I'm about to say that fourth year. That fourth year, you know what I'm saying? I had to walk up about to say, man, I was ready to like get up and walk, man, because I'm like, man, she getting on my damn nerves, man. I'm like, man, what
let
the
me tell you
hell?
something, man. Let me tell you something. I've been with my baby for 5 years. 5 years I've been with her. Bro, we didn't
I already
almost
know.
walked
I already know, man. The
several
first 3 years,
times.
man.
I didn't
I
damn near
already
look. I
know,
don't have all this gray for no reason, bro. Like this is it is a battle when you're in a relationship because everything comes at
man.
you. Other people that are single, um, people that people hit on my woman all the time. Dudes, females hit on my woman all the time. She gorgeous. She got a nice shape. They hit on her all the time. But I'm so secure in my manhood, I don't even worry about it, and she don't give me a reason to worry about it. But at the same time, like, bro, it's a battle being in a relationship. Well,
Yes,
that's
it,
another pro for being
man.
single.
Especially a
You don't have to
long-term
worry about
relationship,
these
bro.
things. You don't stress out in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, it is stress. When you single, it's not stress. You worried about you. Now, if you stress you out, that's a mental health issue.
I'm about to say, man, that's a
But
mental health issue, man. If you
yeah,
stressing your own self out,
you
there's
stressing your
something wrong
own
with you.
self out.
I'm about to say, but being in a relationship, man, is stressful because, man, for a man it's stressful because you gotta think about all these things like, damn, am I doing this right? Damn, am I really being the provider that she want? Damn. If I'm doing this, damn, and I'm doing that, and it stresses you out to the point, man, because it's like, man, you got a million and one things
Hmm.
running through your head, man, and it's like, damn, I'm doing it, damn, I'm doing that. That's why you said that's why it's important to have a helpmate, to let her, to let her reassert you, yeah, baby, everything okay, man. Like you need to stop worrying so much, stop overdoing your part. That's where the
Mm-hmm.
helpmate. That's where the helpmate comes in. That
Mm-hmm.
man, like a man, every day he wakes up, man. Like it's not a man on the planet that can say like they ain't got their man that they got their man on one thing. No, it's a million and one things running through a man's mind
I
when he
tell women
wakes up
that
in the
all the
morning.
time.
I want to
Men,
say, man, when we wake up
women
in the
think
morning,
men be really forgetting a lot of stuff, and we do. We forget a ton of stuff. But really, men, we have 1,001 things on our mind, and most of it
shit,
is
man, because we got to, because this part of
making
because
sure
we
that
want to
you
get the survival.
comfortable. Making sure that you
Exactly, bro. We trying to
comfortable.
make
That's
sure
really what it be.
a real man, like a real genuine man like us, man. Of course, we're gonna wake up with a million. I'm about to say with a million
Yeah.
thoughts in our mind, man, because we trying to make sure, like, man, how do I get to the next step to make sure that me and my woman and my family, comfortable and safe or whatever, man, without me falling on hard times, man. Like, man, you got them million things running through your head, and that's why it's important to to have that helpmate, that woman on the side to tell you, like, hey, babe, like a woman gonna automatically know what's wrong with you off bat because they feel that. I'm about to say that's one thing I can say about women. They are very good at reading energy and feeling it. Like they'll tell you in a minute, like, baby, what's wrong with you? Like the girl I was with, and even the girl I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
to now, she known me for years.
Mm-hmm.
She asked me like they know if I'm mad or something on my mind because I just say in a minute like, it's nothing, it's nothing. And she'd do that a lot. Like the girl I was with before, she'd do that a lot. She like, something wrong with you. Cause I'm like, I can feel that energy. Then it's like, man, then I finally tell them like, man, I'm trying to figure out, man, how to do this and how to do that. And then they be like, nah, man, baby, you just overdoing your part. You doing okay. You doing okay, man. Like, just stop worrying,
Stop
take it one step.
overthinking.
Stop overthinking, take it one step at a time. I'm about to say, man, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You handling everything you supposed to do at home. Just continue, like, man, you need that woman. That's the role of a woman in the relationship, man, to give that man that ultimate boost that he needs, that motivation, to succeed and do better. That's where the helpmate part comes in. That man, you hit it right on the head.
Yeah, bro. Like that's why I said you gotta
And
have that one ultimate person that's gonna ride or die for you. That's gonna
I'll get
understand
it
your
definitely. But
situation.
just say,
That's gonna understand what her position, your position. Because I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody feel. There are positions in a relationship. You could argue with the wall on that.
oh yeah, you
You have
definitely
a
got to do
position.
the
She has a
relationship.
position. My position is to
And my
make
sister.
sure that her burdens are eased. Her position as my woman is to make sure that my
Oh man,
burdens are eased.
hold on, I gotta read this comment, bro, man. My sis said someone once said woman's intuition never kicks in until a man is cheating. Do y'all agree?
Before we get out of here, I'm gonna answer that.
Yeah, go on ahead, gotta answer that one, bro, man.
She said a woman's intuition never kicks in until she's being cheated on.
Until a man is cheating.
I disagree with that. I feel like a woman's intuition is always there. She always knows the red flags. She always sees the red flags. The thing is that with women a lot of times, and men do this too, we ignore those red flags. But one thing
Sure.
about a
Oh
woman, she
man,
has a
especially
woman
this generation, we
intuition
ignore the fuck
regardless.
out the
You women, y'all are born with an intuition. And 9 times out of 10, when y'all listen to that inner self, y'all be 9 times out of 10 right. If you feel like that dude cheating, 9 times out of 10, he doing some slick ish behind your back. If you feel like this dude is not giving you what you need and what you want, 9 times out of 10, he's not. If you feel like he's checked out of the relationship, 9 times out of 10 he has. Ladies, follow your intuition. 9 times out of 10 is correct. Fellas, we have an intuition too, but a lot of times our
Hey man,
intuition,
fellas, follow your intuitions. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool.
don't be no fool about your intuition. Know and understand that's your other self leading you and letting you know, hey, this ain't good for you.
Hey, my
So
sis said exactly how I feel. It was debated in another group, but I definitely agree with 100%.
mhm. Yeah, I
How
think you
about
just
you? I agree
naturally
with you,
have
bro.
that intuition. Before we go, before we go, I have a few things to show here before we get out of here. Wifey is making these cups. Just want to show y'all.
Definitely shout out to Big Sis, man, on the cups.
Show these cups. Now,
Man, definitely.
these
I'm
are a
about to say,
little more expensive. These are a little more expensive. She spent a little more time on these. But she has these. And she's selling these right now. She's even marked down the price on some of these. Holla at her. Her name is Miss Lady Johnson with a Z. MZLADY. Miss Lady Johnson is her name. Holla at her.
I say definitely holler at Big Sis, man, if y'all need some cups, man. Definitely.
Go ahead.
My sis said send her a
Yeah,
friend request
Goldie.
to order one.
Huh?
My sis Shantae said send her a friend request so she could order one.
For sure. Tell her, you
I'm about to
tell
say
me her name tell me her name right now.
her
While we
name is
live.
Shantae.
We could do it while
I'm
we
about to
live.
say it's in my I'm about to say, man, go on my comments. Go on my
Oh,
comments. I'm
okay,
about to
okay,
do it.
okay. I got you, bro.
Her name is Shantae Mel Lockett.
Take us home, bro.
Oh yeah, man. But definitely, man, we want to thank y'all for all the likes, all the comments, and all the support today, man. Today's topic was an excellent topic, man. We thank all y'all for commenting and sharing the Man Gone podcast, man. Everything is greatly appreciated. We will be back on live tomorrow, same time, same destination, man. We appreciate y'all, man, to the fullest, man. Peace and love to everybody on the timeline. I'm about to say, man, thanks for all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. Shout out to Matrix again, man. Shout out to Matrix. Love you, man. Can't wait for you to get on the podcast. I'm about to say, shout out Big Sis. Definitely
Mm-hmm.
shout out Raymond and Luck Peter as well, man. Definitely go check him out too, man. Thanks. Peace and love to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all, man. And as me and bro always say, man, gone. Are we ending that?
So, bro.
Yo.